All right, welcome back, guys. Another day at the Sands Beach here in Lanzarote, and another Uplace athlete, the young kid of the team, Dirk Bockel. Dirk, thanks for taking the time.
Yeah, hey, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. But let's talk about you, not me. They see more than enough of me already. How long have you been on the island for now?
It's been barely over a week, so we've been here. Good training the first couple of days, very nice and sunny. Today a little British weather, but that's fine.
That explains why you're tanned and I'm not. What do you think about the area and the resort in terms of training? Is Lanzarote a good place to get started into the season?
Well, it's probably my 13th or 14th time being on the island. So, like you said, I'm one of the young kids, so I've been around for quite some time. And Lanzarote is the typical location that athletes from Europe go to. And being here in Sands Beach, that's very special because, as you can see, the pool is just next door. We have great possibilities for training. And it's my second time being here, and definitely not the last time.
In terms of terrain, is that something you like for racing as well, or are you more a flat kind of guy?
Well, to be quite honest, they have an Ironman here. It's known as one of the hardest one, and I think Ironman racing itself is, it's hard enough. So why make it as hard as possible? My personal strength, I'm looking for a non-wetsuit swim, pretty hilly, tough, strong bike, and the run. I don't need to have 40 degrees Celsius. I'm fine with 35. So I think it's a little too hard. So I haven't chosen that race, and I probably never will.
Fair enough. You're talking about Ironman racing is tough enough. Still, you've chosen it. You actually had a different path. You started off on the shorter distances and were quite successful there. When did the change come for you?
That was in 2008. So that was my little goodbye with the Olympic Games in Beijing, and from there on, I decided to test the waters in the long distance. My first ever long distance race was in New Zealand. And New Zealand Ironman, I have very, very good memories. It's one of the most beautiful countries I've ever been to. And my first ever race, I qualified for Hawaii. And from there on, the story goes. And I never went back on short distance. I do once in a while, I do a training race. But this is really where I feel home.
All right, since you're bringing up memories, what is your best race memory that you can just quickly think of?
I do have to name Challenge Roth. I mean, crossing the finish line in front of 250,000 spectators. I mean, that's something I will never forget. It's probably the most emotional win I ever had. In terms of quality, I probably can name another race as well. It was in Melbourne, and Melbourne it was a championship race. And even at my age, 37, 38, I still increase my performance every single year. And so going from Roth to Melbourne, and then we had big plans going to Hawaii. And, well, I guess you're going to ask me a different question about why and what happened. So I'll let you take me to that.
Well, I'm going back to Roth first because I was there when you won the race. And was it just me, or did it feel a little bit like in a soccer stadium when you finished across the line there?
Yeah, it was amazing. I mean, those goosebumps I will never forget. It was so emotional. And, before the race I said I'm here to let a big bomb explode. And he mentioned that right when I crossed the finish line. And when I said it again, I mean, they freaked out, and it was so loud. And it was so emotional. I mean, even the hard guys racing Ironman can be close to tears. And that's, I guess, one of those days that you might just have one time in your career. But that was my live performance there. I mean, 7:52. That's a time that is a comfortable winning time, and I won by a good margin. So it's perfect memories for that.
Was it your live performance, or was it your live performance for now?
Yeah, it's a good question. Like I said, I mean, I still get better. It's like the good old wine, you get better with age, and it really works for me. No, I don't think I'm done yet. I think I can still. I don't know if I can beat the time, but it's obviously my goal. I'm still chasing that big result in Hawaii, so I have still quite a couple of things on my bucket list that I want to do.
All right, just for the record, it's not me, it's him bringing up Hawaii again. So let's talk Hawaii. Let's talk 2015. What's the race plan looking like?
To be honest, as of now, I have an idea what I'm going to race, but it's not officially confirmed, so I don't want to name specific races, but it will be in the middle of the year, the first peaks. and from there we have to make adjustments. And I mean, it's a little hard to say. So the official version, which you're gonna get now, is right now we're looking at getting me healthy 100%. Then we're looking at getting fit as fast as possible, and then we're looking at races. So I want to go step by step, and I don't want to, cut out the steps, because the most important thing is right now dealing with the injury I got from last year, and that's the most important thing. I want to be healthy, otherwise there's, I'm not going to race and to finish a race. I guess we passed that stage, and we all want results. I want that for my team. I want that for my sponsor, and of course my little ego as well. So we'll get healthy first, and then we race.
Thanks, Dirk. Thanks for taking the time. I hope you had a little bit of fun as well, and we're saying goodbye.